this field here is very special because growing up playing paintball in Europe, the NPF is like the holy grail of paintball field.
Yeah, Paintfest. I mean, I've heard about it, and you know, so it's got a little bit of a legacy coming, going around the world, and people are talking about it, and this is just, you know, an opportunity I gotta go for when I get it. You know, have a good time, check out all the English players, and you know, just spread the love. And I am missing a practice at home, but all the guys at home are jealous that I get to be here and none of them are here.
I'm Kerry. I'm the operations manager at NPF Bassetts Pole, and I don't think the man next to me needs much of an introduction.
I'm Jed. How you doing?
It's Jed, obviously from Angel WDP fame, and one of the directors of NPF Bassetts Pole. And we're here at our annual Paintfest event. 6 years on, it's pretty much tripled, quadrupled in size to sort of where we are now, and this is the birthplaces of the modern game of paintball, I suppose you could say.
Hi, my name's Tom Clark Hill, and this is the world's first Hyperball arena, smack dab in the middle of jolly old England. Over the next 48 hours, paintball pro-ams from the United States and Europe are going to compete here in the National Professional Paintball Series World Hyperball Championship.
It was sort of back in the day. It was 96. Then everybody played in the woods, and I just remember we just came up with this idea of the way to get it out of the woods. That's what we were looking for, and it was just you know, at this spot. This is where we had, like, back then it was the Banzais, other teams, Laron, all guys were here, and we did the trials for what is now the game that everybody plays on the bunkers, and this is where we worked it all out. The Hyperball went from there, it then went to the World Cup, and then it evolved into the blow-up bunkers, and basically it all just started here, which is giving it that special feeling, you know, which is for me is what it's all down to, is where, you know, is where it started.
See, the players are coming out of the woods. They're coming out of all that camouflage gear and into uniforms to give the sport a new visuality. Out of convention and into the future.
So here we are, beautiful sunny England, Paintfest 2016. This is where modern day paintball was really evolutionized. And you know, the people who brought you to the Angel, WDP, if you were around those days, these guys were the real pioneers of the way we play paintball to this day. With these new shapes and these new forms, they were the ones who really brought it out of the woods. And right here where I'm standing, they played the first Hyperball tournament.
This year, again, we've endeavoured to try and meet everybody's wishes in terms of being able to play the game of paintball that is their choice. So we've got your scenario woodland paintball, we've got CQB elements going on with the guys from Task Force Delta that are here, and Hostile Intentions, who are fantastic supporters of our event and have been probably for the last 3 or 4 years. Ainsley and the CPPS crew are here with their CPPS field, giving that, again, that element of the classic tournament paintball. And we've also got a huge mag-fed crowd here as well, in the form of our Miltac event, again, which is a regular event that we run at NPF Bassetts Pole. But Paintfest brings everybody together under the same canopy of the fact that it's doing the sport they love. And we hope that, you know, every year we hope to be able to offer and give them more.
The atmosphere at Paintfest is always unique. I mean, we've done events all over the world, you know, from Huntington Beach to wherever, and there is something special about here. There's something special about the atmosphere. I mean, there's something. It is a unique place. You know, I mean, it's just when you're here, you just feel it, and the people feel it, and you can feel the whole thing, you know, from people, the minute people walk through the door until they leave on a Sunday night, and it's difficult, you know, people don't want to go. It's just, the whole thing is so special.
It's almost becoming a cult.
That's right.
It's becoming a cult. We can't give them enough. We can't give them enough. One of the things we get at Paintfest, particularly from our vendors and a lot of our food vendors, who end up asking us that they want to come back year on year because the people here are so nice, and that's paintballers, and that's a big thing in this day and age, to have this kind of generation of people, you know, ranging from, you know, teenagers, say like 12, 13, right the way up to, you know, late 40s, 50s, and they're a great crowd, and that's what makes Paintfest very, very special. It's the one place where people know they come together and they just have a fantastic time doing the sport that they enjoy. But the huge sort of social side of it is something that is unique, as Jed said. It is unique to our event. I'm really sure that anybody and anywhere else sort of manages to capture that and keep that vibe going, and we're very lucky in that respect.
Paintball and party heaven.
We're trying really hard actually to encourage more overseas teams to come to Paintfest and really try and, you know, get it on the map, not just in the UK but abroad. This year again we've seen some fantastic guys, groups and teams, you know, from Iceland. We've got people here from Belgium, France, Sweden, the Netherlands, America, which is fantastic, amongst loads of others really. It's something that we really want to grow, and again that's going to be fairly, there's a fair amount of planning, and that's fairly critical to what we're looking to do in 2017. So hopefully that'll be one of the things that you see as being a big difference next year.
The gathering.
Yeah. 2017
is the gathering.
Tell me, how's the journey been for you?
Bumpy.
Eventful.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, it's been fun, you know. It's been some real interesting experiences, and there's been some fantastic ones, and there's also been some bad ones. But to be honest, I wouldn't change any of it. You know, it all shapes and lets you see what life's all about, and yeah, I wouldn't change any of it. It's been interesting.
We're hoping to make it a little bit more of a spectacle, big party with all the classic elements of Paintfest that people have come to know and love. And you know, every year we do try and give them a little bit more, spice it up a little bit, whether that be in terms of the gameplay, the theming of the event, or obviously the very, very famous Paintfest players party that we hold on the Saturday night, which again it's like no other at any event. The investment and thought and creativity that goes into not just the whole event but that particular evening, you know, that again it's a special thing about Paintfest. It's a big year. It's also a year where we've been asked to host somebody's 60th birthday, Simon Cole. You know who you are.
That'll be fun.
Most people know Simon. Again, someone who's been on the journey, probably with Gerard and the gang for 30 years, and he's still there. He's still doing it. He still loves it. Next year, crikey, we're still in this year. Yeah, dates for next year. Put them in the diary now. It's the big one.
Save the date.
Friday the 28th, Saturday the 29th. And ironically enough, on our 30th anniversary year, the main event, the Sunday event, is Sunday the 30th of July, 2017.
It's a big bang. Save it. Save it.
3 days of paintball and party heaven. All you need to know.
I feel good.